Last time on the Brothers Normal.
Hey! He just killed that guy!
What?
Right there! That one there! He just killed that guy!
The members of this jury have found Norman Normal guilty and sentenced to death. Does it say how you want it? I'll figure it out.
Norman, with his back to the prison yard, holds a dozen cigarettes in his hand, chooses one and hides the others away. He strikes a match.
Hey, Normal!
Yeah,
Get over here, squirrel.
yeah. I'm coming.
Norman closes his flame and makes his way to the Baron of Nightly Terror. The prisoner speaks.
Give me a cigarette.
Is that why you called me over here? To take my last cigarette?
What can I say? I lack empathy.
Norman reaches behind his ear and removes his only comfort. He hands her over. He then turns to depart.
No, wait. Get back here. Give me another cigarette.
I told you. That was my last one.
The snarling mass throws a weighted blow into Norman's guts and holds our man on his feet to conceal such a disturbance.
What else are you hiding?
Oh, nothing. I don't have anything.
As Norman leans against his enemy, submitting his orientation, the prison cock rifles through his pockets, removes a handful of cigarettes, and imparts a whisper.
I hope you remember me, little bird, because I'ma want more when I follow you to hell.
Norman drops to the pavement. In a harrowing display of defiance, Norman climbs to his feet, removes another hidden cigarette, and lights it. He then walks away. There was darkness in his gait.
Yo! You crazy Norman Normal!
Norman Normal? You have a visitor.
Norman is taken from the yard of Blistering Man to the visiting station, where he sees his mother through the glass. After inching towards her in shame, he sits, holds the receiver to his ear, and lifts his eyes to see the picture of grace and understanding. Mother Normal speaks.
How are you holding up?
I'm doing okay.
You don't look okay.
Well, I'm doing my best.
I know you are. Oh, honey, everything is going to be just fine. Once it's over, it'll be over. You know?
Did you find anything that says how bad this is going to hurt?
From what I read, you shouldn't feel a thing.
That's not what it looks like. The guards keep sliding pictures of the chair into my cell to torment me.
That's horrible.
But I guess this is the end, isn't it?
I hope not. Maybe you'll find a new life after. One that you could be happy in. That's all I ever wanted for you.
I know, Mom. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm more afraid of this place. I'll be glad to be out.
A painful tear drops from the center of Norman's eye.
It's okay, Norman.
I became something terrible.
What you became was a man who learned regret. You aren't crazy, and you aren't a bad person.
I lost control.
That's exactly right. You lost control. Sometimes things aren't up to you. Maybe they never are.
Then why am I being punished? I lose it one time, and now I miss everything. Do I have to suffer forever?
That can't be how it works.
But it could.
It won't. Whatever came over you that day is at fault here, not you. You are my son and deserve only good things.
Thanks, Mom.
Of course. I love you. Now, your dads came out to see you one last time. I don't know if you're on the clock, but I'm going to go smoke a cigarette while you tell them all about how you're doing. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be there.
Mother Normal walks away, passing the first of Norman's long line of fathers. Frank the Crank steps forward.
Hey, bud.
Hi, Dad.
Norman rests his head in his hands and watches on as his celebrity father tries to express a collective sorrow.
Look, the other dads and I have a softball game in about an hour, so
we decided that I will speak for everyone. Mostly, what everyone wanted to say is that we are sorry. We have to go to this softball game. And tomorrow they hit us with a double header. That is if we win, of course, but we've been real good, son. Real good. We are going to win that game tomorrow, and we are going to do it for you. And since we are going to win, we just wanted to apologize that we won't be making it to your little event. We know it's bad of all of us, and we are sorry. We're sorry that you have to go through this without us.
Upon returning to his sumptuous box of cold air, the prison guard dog closes his door and steps away, leaving Norman in brief solitude. He walks 2 steps towards a papered spot on his wall written in women and rolls it back to reveal a hollowed compartment. He pulls cigarettes, matches, a keychain, and some ecstasy from Chester's dead mouth and hides them in their designated corners. Norman lies down and wonders of the lost passages of his story. The day was over. Another to come.
Everyone out! That's lunch!
Norman steps from his cell along with a long line of inmates. They turn and follow forward, several at the heels of our dear nervous Norman. A stabbing to him would not be out of suspicion. After a quiet wait in line, Norman sits at the end of a long, empty table. He rests, alone. Until Manny, the man not yet met, approaches.
Man, oh man, glad to be in the open, am I right?
Any chance I get.
Norman feigns confidence.
This is my favorite part of the day. You're hungry and they feed you, and even though all your senses are being attacked, it smells bad, it's loud, people are shoving on you. I can still look up to those windows up there and see sunshine.
Manny enjoys a cool orange soda.
You're getting the chair today, is that right?
I'd rather not talk about it.
It's okay to be scared, homie. I've had my buddies go through exactly what you got coming.
Any of them live?
No. No. Unfortunately, no. But I can tell you one thing. They've seen something that none of us have. They know all the secrets we don't.
All the ones we don't want to know.
I don't know. Maybe it won't be that bad knowing what's on the other side. But I just came over to tell you good luck. And if there is another side, send me some sort of sign. It would give me a lot of hope.
Manny, the man since met, stands up and walks away. The exchange was followed by a walk in the round amongst the other inmates in the sun-based prison yard. All eyes watched. Fame for a day. A distant memory to come.
Dead man walking right there. Stay away from me, dead man.
The pithy prisoner hurls a recreational ball of baskets towards Norman, striking him in the shoulder. Norman felt nothing and the following moments left their place. In his cell, Norman, rattling into the night, cuts a circle through the chest of his final dress, revealing the dead face of one Chester Normal.
I hope when this is all finished we can meet again. The thought of seeing you again makes it all worth it.
Norman, it's time.
Indeed it is.
Okay.
Norman, bound by chains, is taken from the side of his isolation. His heart beats audibly, and he thinks in obscure visions. The beaten air shook from bars of neighboring cells. Each occupant, a dwelling, says their goodbyes with dripping delight. He sees the last glances of Manny.
I'll see you, kid.
Norman fixes his attention to the distance ahead. It pulled him ever closer to the room in which peculiar hands would press against his body and pull straps against the skin of his wrists. He would be given a modern crown on the modern throne to wear upon transference. He would forget to breathe. He would forget to live. The end was coming. Through vast, mind-bending distances, Norman was brought to these happenings at a moment's breath. Angry faces appear on a dwelling audience. Mother Normal watches from within view. Martin, the man with two bodies, rubs his hands together with delicious candor. The electrified chair would soon be all in the matter of things. It would scorch him so that his very thoughts would ignite and burst back through travel deeds of forgotten lines. Pain to the infinite and silence. Norman cries out,
I'm coming, Chester!
I, the warden, have been ordered to pass electricity through the body of Norman Normal until he is dead. Any last words?
No!
Norman thought back to a time, to a voice.
Norman! Chester!
Mother Normal calls to her babies from the bottom of the green mountain hill. The boys laugh, and Norman runs from the side beyond the summit. Mother Normal turns them in air, and with a laugh she kisses her boy Norman, lifts him higher still and kisses her boy Chester, and higher still for a playful raspberry on the shameless push. And then the pain released. The unembodied tightness of being squeezed into its smallest parts and then vanished with a shrug of a display. Electricity permeated through Norman and his lungs collapsed into a crushed image. Pain was white. His vision was white. All had become a thought and separated into thin air. And then, out of that very separation, from the depths of hell, Chester! Chester's dead face reanimates in a miracle touch.
Stop! Stop! Please!
His deadened facial muscles struggle to pull his mouth into shape.
What is this? Did it kill him?
Where am I?
Warden, stand back! Everybody back!
What happened? Norman? Norman! What's wrong with him? Is he dead? Norman!
No one speaks.
Somebody help!
No one moves.
Come on! Help me! Someone, please!
Chester could see clearly now the tragic faces that bore witness. In harrowing astonishment, Chester thought rather coolly in the midst of this tortured view. He begins to move his face forward and then suddenly back. Forward and then suddenly back. The measured rhythm held true. Forward and then suddenly back.
Come on! Get going! Get going! Come on!
It became clear Chester was now performing CPR on his brother.
He needs to live! I can't go through this life without a body!
Chester continues his deed in awful determination, his face moving forward and back again, throwing everything that made him whole into the still heart of Brother Norman. He stretches outward, away, then falls back against. Outward, away, then back against. The struggle betwixt lines of desperation. Chester pushes, he angers, then relents. He undoes his simple bearings and falls back into himself and his brother's heart. Until suddenly...
Norman! Chester? Is this heaven? No! We're back! We're both back! What? We're both back! We're alive! What? Yes! Yes! We're back, Norman!
The guards look on in horror.
What happened? I don't believe it! I was in hell, and you got me out! Hell? And you got me out! And when I came back, you were dead! And I saved you! Wait, what?
Oh, my boys!
Mom! I'm alive!
You're back!
We're back!
Everyone stay back!
Chester, I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry too.
The warden turns to his kind.
What do I do?
Mom, where are we?
You are in the state prison
For what?
for the murder of Chester Normal.
But I'm Chester Normal.
Jesus, what do I do?
You let both of my boys go.
But he is a murderer. He killed your son.
Does he look dead?
Mother Normal gestures towards Chester's unfortunate face. A canine guardian speaks.
Yeah, sir. And we already kind of put him to death already. I don't know the rules about doing it twice, especially when you might kill the original victim yourself.
I'll have to check.
You will let the Brothers Normal leave, sir.
That is right. The Brothers Normal shall walk out of here free men.
Oh, boys!
The release, the embrace, the open door, and then a mother. They were free men once more.
Our first ever homicide/death sentence recovery, everyone!
Jump through forward motion, and the boys suit themselves for a party in their honor.
If that's not progress, I don't know what is!
They stand before friends.
I'm so happy you came back, Chester.
Thanks, Wendy. You know, I'm happy to be back.
Maybe we could get lunch sometime, if that's okay with Norman.
Wendy looks up towards Norman above, as does an earnest and longing Chester.
Of course it's all right.
Chester's face reddens in its tremor. He feels his brother's heart.
That's great, Chester. Come and pick me up and we'll have some fun.
Wendy turns to walk away, exposing her creaturate brother, turning pages in a tired book of wonder. The brother Norman danced away, and Chester saw his shadow for the first time as beautiful.
All of you,